MG is back in Ireland for the first time in a long time with a range of new models, including the new ZS EV. The ZS EV is a compact SUV, it's electric and it undercuts all of its rivals on price, so it gets off to a great start too. It goes up against popular electric cars like the Hyundai Kona Electric, the Nissan LEAF and the Kia e-Niro, while it has an electric range of 263 kilometres. Prices start from around €29,000 in Ireland. But is the ZS EV a good electric car to consider? We're going to take a look around it now to see what it's like. Make sure to check out Carzone.ie to browse examples for sale from trusted sellers. In recent years, the MG brand has been reinvented by its Chinese owners, which means the ZS EV is very different to the sporty MG cars of old. It's pretty inoffensive from the outside with SUV details such as roof rails on the top, higher ground clearance, while the car charging is hidden behind the MG logo on the front grille. Behind the grille you get Type 2 along with CCS charging. By comparison, the ZS EV is slightly smaller than a Hyundai Tucson or a Nissan Qashqai, and it offers decent amounts of room when you step inside. First impressions of the interior are good, and it feels more spacious inside than many other electric cars at this price point. Up front there's lots of head and legroom, and the fit and finish is good too, with nice circular dials for controlling the aircon and infotainment system. The driving position is comfortable with lots of seat adjustment, although the steering wheel only adjusts up and down and not in and out. The infotainment system as standard is good with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, although it can be a little laggy at times to use. In the back, the ZS EV has surprisingly good legroom, and the middle of the floor is flat, which is good if you regularly carry 3 passengers in the rear. Headroom is good too, even with the panoramic sunroof fitted to our test car, while there are also 2 sets of ISOFIX mounts for family buyers. The ZS EV is one of the most practical small SUVs around, with 448 litres of boot space, which is enough for a few suitcases or a large buggy. There's also a handy area under the floor to stow away your charge cables on the go. Parking sensors are standard, while the higher spec models get a reversing camera, which is good for parking in the city. The ZS EV sends its power to the front wheels with a 105 kilowatt electric motor, and it feels responsive to drive out on the road. It has normal and sport driving modes, along with several different levels of regenerative braking for recharging the battery on the go. The ZS EV is powered by a 44.5 kilowatt-hour battery, which MG quotes around 263 kilometres of range from a single charge. Now, during our test we've been getting just over 200 kilometres from a single charge, which is good considering the current low temperatures and wintry conditions. Standard equipment on the base model is 17-inch alloy wheels, keyless entry, the 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, sat-nav, electric mirrors and MG's pilot system with traffic jam assist, blind spot detection, speed sign recognition and high beam assist. For €3,000 more, the higher spec exclusive model gets you heated front seats, a reversing camera, panoramic sunroof, rain sensing wipers, an electric driver's seat, air conditioning, leather style upholstery and lots more. There's also 4 different colour options to consider, and this sky blue colour scheme stands out nicely. In terms of charging, it's possible to charge the battery up to 80% in 40 minutes with a fast charger, or it will take around 6.5 hours to fully charge the battery at home. The ZS EV is available in 2 different specifications in Ireland, with the entry Excite model or the higher exclusive model that we are driving here. The MG ZS EV is an impressive new compact electric SUV, and it offers good interior space, a good level of specification and a good range as well at this price point. As a reintroduction to the MG brand, we reckon it's a very good one indeed too. Naturally, there are some shortcomings, such as a shorter range than its rivals, while the infotainment system isn't as impressive as its rivals too. Overall, we've been left impressed by the MG ZS EV. It is a competitive package and it should prove popular as a result.